In this next section, we are going to talk about making controls for your joints. You never want to animate directly on a joint because joints contain all of this really delicate orientation information. They also contain relative placement information, which means that this may not be this joint's exact coordinate in world space, but it is relative to its parent joint. Because of that, if you let people animate on joints, your rig tends to become distorted and break easily. So your job as a rigger is to make controls for those joints so that people don't have the ability to break them. It's a constant tug of war between what you want to do and what your animator wants to do. Now, one of the big advantages to controls is that we get to set them up however we like, and we get to give them whatever function we like. So if I look at this ear, rotating is a really good thing. Translating just lets the ear fly off. And scaling might get a little weird. So I can set up a control that will only allow my animator to rotate this ear. Pretty nifty. A couple of things I should mention before I begin. First, I have switched over to my rigging menu set. That means that I've got my node editor up here. I may switch back and forth a little bit between the channel box and the attribute editor. I will try to stay in the channel box as much as possible to avoid confusion. Also, I have my custom curve window open. I have a couple of things that your custom curve window may not have. I have added a NURBS circle to it, and I have this IKFK curve, which we may or may not discuss. At some point I'll ask you to make an IKFK switch, and we'll talk about it then. That will not be part of this project. So, with all of that in mind, in my next video, I will jump right in and start making controls for this little ball with ears and a tail.